A special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. It's Brown. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Gonna run it. It's Buckner.
Solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Madsen. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Hand it off. Tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They'll toss it to the right side. Refusing to be stopped in this play. That game moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators pick up enough for a 1st down here. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Will line up on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. That pass falls incomplete. Solid drive to start this conference championship game. Now, can they convert on 3rd down in the red zone? Back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. You come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
That's caught. It's Baxter. Runner skates out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. The gain is... enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to hand it off to the back. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A completion here on 4th down. The ball's incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up and stop, and they get the ball back.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The throw. It's Madsen. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The defense smothers him for no gain.
I think we all kind of get caught up in the third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. You get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Looking to throw. It's Madsen. Caught near the goal line. He goes down after a solid gain on the play. It's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The pass ball incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. Second down after the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Spaxter. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, it's Manning. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's a toss play now, running to the right. Tackle, but first down.
Love the call here to get the ball to the edge, give it to a talented, skilled player where he can get to the outside, find some room, and get a first down.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
And the Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That's a big 1st down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw, the catch is made. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down after that previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Quarterback takes off and improvises. There's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. To start the drive with a good throw to the right. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Baxter.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, gets to Manning. Fires it down the right side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The Longhorns will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Baxter. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Baxter.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense with some pre-snap motion. Trying to find room. It's Baxter. Going to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Brown. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Madsen. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. Gators are moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
He lets it rip. He makes the grab.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
And the wideout goes in motion. The shotgun running play call. The freshman brings him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Now, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. We'll see if they can convert.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on a 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Madsen. Running back has it on the screen now. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They'll try a pass here. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. He's running out of time here. Oh, no. Trapped in back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Downfield, it's Manning. Tight end has got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Will be tackled at the 18. That's a good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. Excellent catch, but he doesn't get a foot down inbounds. So 2nd down coming up. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Texas. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be tackle at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Back to throw. It's Madsen. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. The defense showing blitz here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Leaning on the run game here late. Nowhere to run. A corral him for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point you're going to start putting those into play?
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Using his legs, it's Clark. Stop right there at the line, no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Back in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Manning. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking to throw for the first down. Short completion with the tight end.
Where the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll run it here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Long runs are moving quickly down the field.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Final minute now. Quarterback will take a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.